Welcome to Know Things. In this episode, we help you understand what is geopolitics and how should Indians see the geopolitical events happening and how should we read them and how should we react to them. The word geopolitics breaks to geo means territory and politics relates to state power. Simply saying, geopolitics is how a territory impacts the international relations. The ultimate motive of this particular international relations between countries is the territory. Territory in geopolitics is like people to democracy. In democracy, we need everything to the people, for the people, by the people. And in geopolitics, everything is for the territory and everything is due to the territory. Geopolitics is a real time World Cup game going on 24 into 7. A game with many players, strong ones, smart ones, weak ones, and underdogs. Some may go as expected, and some may seem out of syllabus bouncers. To understand any particular geopolitical event or game, we will discuss the 5 rules of geopolitics that determine the end results of these games. Rule number 1: world is not black and white. In geopolitics, we don't have friends and enemies. There is a new term called frenemy. You can call everyone your frenemies. So, this world is clearly a more than 50 shades of grey. Definitely not black and white. So, the most important rule is rule number 1: the world is not black and white. The rule number 2 is the US factor.
USA is the only superpower in the world.
Remember, USA is the only superpower in the world. There is no other superpower that can match the strength and ability of the USA. Number 3 is the China factor. Why China? Because that is our neighbor and that is next big thing after USA. So China will be the next strategic player India should face. China usually tries to mimic USA, but in one particular field, China is really backward. That is, China is not having the power projection capabilities like US, which has bases all over the world. Number 4 is the India stance.
India's way is multi alignment.
Of late, India is boasting of its multi-alignment policy. It's really a big test for the multi-alignment policy of India. On one side, India recently condemned the killing of Ayatollah Khamenei, the supreme Islam Shia leader. On the other side, there is an issue with Iranian naval ship Dana getting blasted up by US submarine in the Indian Ocean. After that, there is another Iranian naval ship which was granted to dock at Kochi port. Entire war started a couple of days after the Indian Prime Minister Modi's visit to Israel, and even a US submarine is lurking around in the Indian Ocean region. It appears like India is sailing with its 2 feet on two different boats. But Indian government is not really saying anything much about the war. Maybe it's better to stay silent for some time rather than to get involved in this war. So till now, we have seen 4 factors. World is not black and white. The USA factor, China factor, and India stance. And fifth factor is the people factor.
People of a country are different from others. Understanding them is very important to analyze what could happen.
So many analysts miss this one particular factor. Reading people of a region is very important to act accordingly because all people doesn't react in the same way. USA attacking Venezuela and taking away Maduro worked well in that particular region. Do you think killing Khamenei would do the same thing and make Iran up for the grabs? Definitely not. For a nation like Iran, when you are killing its leader, you are like essentially bringing all its people together. There is every possibility for them going back and supporting the Khamenei regime. The people involved is based on what is the DNA of the ancestors, how the ancestors reacted to the wars and regime changes. This is the prime reason why people say history repeats itself. Let's take USA. USA is built up by pirates killing the Native Americans. So these pirates, what they do, they grab territory, they loot, they exploit the resources. So what they would need in this particular war as an end result, They would need a puppet US regime which will nod its head for what all US says. It gives USA its resources. It behaves as an assistant to USA in the region. That's what USA wants. Coming to Israel, what the people of Israel would need. Israel is like a ship of Jews traveling in the ocean of Muslims. It is surrounded all around by the Muslim nations. They are very much concerned about themselves, and once Iran is over, they are going to go after some other region. It could be Pakistan, it could be Turkey, it could be someone else. And coming to Iran, Iranian people, they fight deep. They don't give up easily, and they are known for U-turns and comebacks. History says Iranians will never get along with too much of anything. Civilization is built upon U-turns. A U-turn from Hinduism led to Zoroastrianism. Arabs brought Islam. They took a U-turn into Shia Islam. They were very much a developed nation, helped US, and worked hand in hand with Israel before 1979. And again in 1979, took a U-turn into a conservative Islamic country. It sees US as a greater Satan and Israel as its lesser Satan. The current Iran sees Israel as an existential threat, and Israel sees Iran in the same way. That means as long as Iran exists, Israel sees it as an enemy. And as long as Israel exists, Iran sees it as an enemy. So Iran is a land of radical changes and U-turns. About India. And people of India love debates. Debate, but I request you people to stop taking sides in this particular war. The only flag you should salute is to the Indian flag. The only friend of ours is India, not Israel, not Iran. Remember what's rule number one? The world is not black and white. There are no friends and enemies. India is India's only friend. Only then you can truly act with our national interest. Please follow and subscribe and share with your friends and family. Thank you for watching Nothings.